Hi, this video will help you learn to use the Google Docs account that comes for free with your Eastern email account. Google Docs is a free version of Microsoft Word that comes with your Eastern email. There are some advantages to using Google Docs instead of Microsoft Word. One of them is that everything you create in Google Docs will always be available online, which means if something happens to your computer, your documents can't get lost. They're stored online in the cloud. Another advantage to Google Docs is that it can be accessed from anywhere. So if you want to work on something at home and at work or another location, you can access that document from anywhere because it's online in the cloud. Let's start by opening Google Docs. If you open your Eastern email, next to your profile where it says Eagle Mail and shows your picture or a letter, you'll see an icon that looks like a waffle with 9 dots. That's the Google Apps. Click on the waffle and you'll see the option for Drive. Click on Drive to open it. This is the Google Drive dashboard. It will show you documents that you've used most recently, as well as folders where you've stored documents. Since you want to be able to find documents that you store in the cloud, let's start by learning how to make a folder that makes your documents for class easy to find. Use your mouse to go all the way to the upper left-hand corner under the word Drive and click New. At the top is the option to add a new folder. Click on Folder. Then it will ask you what you want to name your folder. You can name your folder INST 140 for this class, or something else if it's easier for you to remember. To get the folder, click Create. Here's a tip. Sometimes it's easier to find your folder if you make it a special color. To change the color, right-click your mouse on the folder and choose Change Color. Here you'll have the option to choose which color you want the folder to be to make it easier to find. I made mine purple. Whenever you have work to do for class, you can open your Google Drive by clicking on the waffle in your email. Then you can find your INST 140 folder and click it to open. Since this folder is new, there's nothing inside. Let's practice opening a new document in the folder. Again, go to New. Here you'll have the option to open docs, sheets, slides, or forms. Most of the things that you need to do for this class are going to be docs. But just so you know, Google Sheets is the same as Microsoft Excel, and Google Slides is the same as PowerPoint presentations. Let's open a doc. Here, it gives you the option to open a blank document. As you can see, when you open up a Google document, it's basically like an internet version of Microsoft Word. Let's go over some of the basic features for a new document in Google Drive. To name the document, where it says Untitled Document in the upper left, just type the title. That title will save. To enter text in the document, do the same thing that you would do in a Microsoft Word document. In Google Docs, you can make the same changes to text that you would make in a Microsoft Word document. You just need to highlight the text by holding down the left button and dragging over the text to highlight it. If you're not sure about how to highlight, let me know. I can send you more information. When the text is highlighted, you can change the font as well as the size. You can make the text bold, italic, or underlined, and you can change the text color. All the things that you're used to doing when you're creating a document in Microsoft Word. If you make a mistake and do something you didn't mean to do, these buttons on the far left are really helpful. Click Undo to remove the last change that you made. Click Redo to put that change back. To make a list, type the first item of the list, then hit enter, and the second item on the list. Then highlight the text and select bulleted list or click the down arrow for other bullets. You might also create a numbers list by highlighting the text and selecting 1, 2, or 3. Unlike with Microsoft Word, you don't need to save this document when you're done. It will save automatically and stay in the cloud. If you want to know where your document will be, you can click the folder icon at the top where it says Move. Here it shows that the document is located in my INST 140 folder. You have the option to create a new folder and put it inside, or you can move it to another folder in your drive, or you can leave it where it is. One of the most important features of Google Docs is sharing a document with somebody else. For this class, you'll be required to share documents both with me as the professor and with your classmates. So let's look at how to share a document once it's finished. In the upper right corner, next to your photo or letter, click on Share with the lock icon. Here it will ask you who you want to share the document with. You can share by typing in the email address of the person that you want to send it to. Anyone who has an Eastern University email address will come up automatically. So any classmate whose name you know will come up automatically if you start to type their name into the box. Next to this, you can choose. Do you want the person to be able to edit your document, comment on your document, or just see your document? I'd like my classmate to be able to make comments on my document, so I'll choose commenter. You can also write a message. When you share the document with your classmate, they'll get an email with your message and a link to the document. To send it, click Send. Another way to share documents with other people is to click Share and then Copy Link. If you click Copy Link, you'll be able to paste that link anywhere, including in an email to your professor or to your classmates. For example, I can write a new email subject line, my document, and then I right-click to paste the link. Now the person that I send the email to will be able to open my document. If I want to find my document and work on it again, I just go to the waffle, click on Drive. Here I open my INST 140 folder, and the document is sitting here. It's automatically saved, and now I can edit it freely. Let's practice opening a Drive document received from somebody else. Here's an email with a link in it. I open it up and click on the link. The link takes me immediately to the person's document. I might have the power to edit somebody else's document. Maybe they gave that power to me. Or I might just have the power to comment. To comment on somebody else's document, go to the top and click on the speech bubble icon. Highlight the thing that you want to comment on. And then click Comment. This way you can make edits to the other person's document without changing it. So these are the basics of Google Drive. It's a really powerful free tool that can help you a lot in school. And once you get good at it, a lot of other places in life. If you have questions about how to use Google Docs, of course, you can always reach out to me, but I also recommend Googling your question. There are a lot of really great tutorials online that show you all kinds of different things that you can do with Google Drive.